Hey YouTube, it's Pepper coming at you with an update on the journey to a healthier me. It's been 6 months. Hard to believe it's been 6 months already. So we'll get to the numbers first. So my highest recorded weight was 250 back on November 11th of 2013. Had my surgery done at Virginia Hospital Center with Dr. Mason Salome. On November 21st of 2013, I weighed in that morning at 247. And this morning I weighed in at 178.3. So that was a 2.3 loss from last week. And because I haven't done a video since last month, I do weigh myself still out every Thursday. So I'll post the numbers down below with the different weeks from the end of April, in case you're interested. So everything's going well. Getting the hang of this thing. It's been a wild ride. I started off in a kind of just talking about clothes first. I started off in a 1820s. I was buying, for shirts and stuff. I was buying 2X and 3X shirts. Now I'm down to a size 12 in misses pants, and I was briefly in extra large in regular people sizes for a little bit, but I'm pretty much wearing larges now. And then I bought a couple mediums. I could get them on and stuff. They were just a little too snug. Probably by next week I'll be able to wear the mediums, I think. So the sizes are it's just incredible. Just pulling your jeans out of the wash and looking at them and going, oh my God, just they look so small, compared to what you're used to pulling out of the laundry. And like I don't notice it that much with the shirts, but definitely with the pants, it just kind of blows me away. It's just kind of funny. So that's going really well. Walking like crazy. I've mentioned this in a couple videos. I just feel so energetic all the time. So I don't sit very long. I just have to get up and move, and that's important. So when you're out of surgery, and of course you want to walk, not right out of surgery, to get rid of the gas and stuff, but you want to just keep moving, and it just continues and it continues and it continues. I haven't met anybody here, that doesn't feel the same way. So, there's varying levels of exercise and things that you can get in, and it is important to, like George would say, move your rump. And it's different for everybody, so don't beat yourself up if you're not in the gym 7 days a week, that kind of stuff. But it's important to move. You want to make sure that you're moving and getting some sort of, exercise in, whatever that may be, whatever works for you. That's what I've found anyway. It's just so that part is all well and good. Definitely, people have been treating me differently. And I don't know, it's partly maybe because I'm a little bit more energetic and outgoing, and I'm always out walking, so people see me and have a chance to have conversations with me. But I noticed that a lot of people actually want to stop and have conversations. I don't know if I'm just less intimidating. I wasn't this big monster anymore. I don't know what it is, but I'm really enjoying it, and had some really great conversations. Met a couple new people at work that have had the surgeries, so that's cool. It's kind of like this secret club. It's I don't know of any of them that kind of openly share, kind of give away everybody else's secret, but so it's like, whatever you say is safe within this little group. And so it's always kind of neat to kind of discover other people that have had the surgery and just somebody to talk to. So that's really fun, just to share experiences with and that kind of stuff. Um, that's about it with that kind of thing. It's just kind of fun, and I I feel like I can go out and do more things. I feel like I fit in. I've met with some of my old-time friends on Tuesday nights, for the past couple weeks, and so it's been kind of fun hanging out with them, just being part of the crowd again. It's just so exciting. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel really, really good. I have been buying, new clothes. Once I got into the size 12s, um, I felt like I could be in, pretty stable in those for maybe a month. I don't know. It got kind of crazy there for, months 3 through 5 was, I felt like I was wearing such baggy clothes all the time, but you don't want to go out and buy new clothes right away. Just because you're going through them so fast. And so once I got to the 14s getting a little baggy, I just started buying 12s, a couple 12s, um, and they seem kind of tight fitting at first, just because I'm not used to wearing, tighter clothes. So it kind of trips you up. It's kind of a mind game there with all that kind of stuff. So it's just hard to get used to. I'm having a good time with it though. And bought a couple like exercise outfits, like this one I bought. Oh, and it's so cool to go into, like Sports Authority and go over to the regular people stuff and, not have to get the extra large. I got the next size down, I got the large. I probably could have got some medium stuff in there, but I wasn't quite there yet. I wasn't quite mentally there yet. So it was really cool, to buy something, kind of cute, kind of matching. And I'll stand up here in a minute and show you this particular outfit. I really like it. But, and buying the clothes that just fit better, not buying the big baggy clothes like you do kind of when you're bigger, just to kind of hide stuff. It takes a little get used to, like I said, but now I can't stand to buy like regular straight legged or boot cut. That was always my thing. I would always buy boot cut pants and stuff like that. Now I'm looking for the thing that says skinny on it, the skinny cuts and stuff like that, because I like the way they fit on my legs and it kind of holds things in a little bit, so not having all the stuff jiggling around, all the loose skin and all that stuff. Although I don't really have that much, which I'm very grateful for. I don't know how that happened, but it's not too bad so far. I've probably got another like 30-35 pounds to go, so that may be changed. But I've been very fortunate up to this point, thank goodness. The hair, not so much. I know it doesn't probably look like it in here because I've started to just let the new hair come in, and I haven't had the roots straightened, so it kind of makes it look a little fuller because I've definitely lost at least half the volume of my hair easily. I used to be able to take the little ties, that you put in your hair, and I could barely, like when it was before surgery, I could barely, get it where you twist it around once, to get it to stay in. It was like a struggle to get all the hair in there. Now I can get it 2 more times. So this just like in my ponytail is really thin. It hasn't seemed quite as bad this last week. Not as bad as it was, but it's still coming out in pretty good clumps. And I stopped taking the biotin. That wasn't doing anything. So that's pretty good. I still take my vitamins. I take my calcium. I take my vitamin D. I do that stuff religiously every single day. My food that I'm eating. Sorry about all the ums. I should have prepared something so I knew what I was talking about. The food that I'm eating, still kind of the same kind of things. So for breakfast, if if I don't have time to grab, go down to the cafeteria or whatever, I usually just do like a Quest bar. I try not to do the cookies and cream one in the morning because I don't know, it's just the softness of that one or something. I can just eat that one so fast that it scares me. So I usually do one of the chewier ones, so it takes me all morning to kind of get through it. Sometimes I will do, like I'm in the mood for fruit or something a little sweeter, like that kind of sweet. I'll get these little, down in our cafeteria, they have like these little half cup things, and I usually get like chopped up fruit, sometimes a mix. I usually like to get the muskmelon or cantaloupe, some people call it. It's cantaloupe is actually low calorie and it's got some protein in it. So if I'm in sort of a fruit mood, I'll get that. I usually don't do shakes very often anymore, although I did go out and buy the muscle milk chocolate, big, container of that. Because I do like to have it now and again, like with the banana thrown in there. That's pretty good. So that's breakfast. Sometimes for a snack, I might have like some jerky, like cheese and jerky, that kind of stuff. And then for lunch, oh, my new favorite thing. I was going to try and remember to grab one of those packages so I could show it to you. My new favorite thing for lunch is getting the little chicken salad. They got like these little teeny containers of chicken salad. I don't know, maybe a quarter cup or something like that. Maybe a little more. And then these lentil chips. Oh my gosh, these lentil chips are wonderful. The ones I have here at home are with a cucumber, dill, and garlic pepper or something like that. But the ones that I found at work come in just this little package, and it was fiery tomato. Oh my goodness, those are good. And they're so good and crunchy. And they have, they're kind of a thicker. So what I do is I dip them into the chicken salad. And I can only eat because the chicken or, any kind of meat kind of sits heavy. So I can't usually eat very much if I have meat. So on these little crackers or chips, they're lentil chips, I can only do 3 super comfortably. Usually I'll push it to 4. I'll kind of wait a little while because they're so good. So, I mean, that's my extent of going crazy. So like just 4 of those little chips with some chicken salad on it. Oh my gosh, I'm good for the rest of the day until supper. And then on the days like where I have soup or something like that, and then what I got into doing was grabbing 2 of the little packages of crackers to go with the soup. And so I use just one of them, and then I'll save the other little pack of crackers for mid-afternoon. So that usually gets me through so that I'm not, feeling like I'm starving when I get home. Whatever starving is feels like anymore. For me, when I say starving, that means I get the signal that I need to eat something. It's not just I need to drink. I can tell that I'm to the point where I have to eat because it kind of almost has like a fiery or a burning sensation in my stomach. So then I know that that I need to eat, and so I still try and take a couple sips of water just to see if that's maybe it. But usually when it's time to eat, then I know. For suppers, kind of depends. I like chili with cheese in it, so I'll buy like a can of chili, because I live here alone, so I don't do a lot of cooking. The little amount I can eat, it just seems like such a waste of time. So like I might buy like a can of chili and then divide that up into 3. So I'll have that on 3 different nights and throw some cheese in it. Once in a great while, an egg. Eggs was one of the first things I couldn't wait to have when I got out of surgery, but now I can't stand them that much. I mean, I can sometimes. But yeah, usually a chili or another kind of soup, or, it's usually not that big of a deal for supper. And then I'll usually have some sort of little snack, like a little cup of popcorn, or, something like that to kind of snack on during in the evening. That's not the most horrible thing in the world. Not like the things I used to eat. So it's been pretty stable. I've been losing steadily every week. Like I mentioned in my last video, this particular surgery, the vertical sleeve, was just a good match for me. My sleeve and I get along very well. We communicate very well. It was just the sort of thing that I needed. I still enjoy the foods that I like. I don't deprive myself of anything that I want. There's certain things that I just don't want anymore, like the pop. So that has been really, really good to, um, just click with it like that. And one of my biggest problems, I think, before was just the portions. I just never felt, completely full, unless I went absolutely crazy. So, the sleeve is taking care of that part for me. And I'm not a tracker or anything like that. I know for some people it's really important, and you have to find the thing that, works for you. That was always a thing that set me back with other things. I can do that perfectly for a couple weeks, but I can't do that for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm trying to do now in these months, even as the weight is coming off really quickly, is I'm trying to develop those habits that I can do for the rest of my life. Other people, that might be a different story. That you need to, write every piece morsel that goes into your mouth. I don't need to do that, at least not right now. And like I said, I I get this. I have no desire to overeat, because I don't want to feel icky. Um, it just works. It's so much better. I just feel, for me, this whatever I got going on is doable for the rest of my life. All that other stuff, like I said, I know that's so important for others, and you need to do what you need to do. Um, but I needed to start living the way I'm going to live for the rest of my life. And it's working. I have no complaints. Like most people, I wish I would have done this a long time ago, or I wish I would have known about the sleeve a long time ago. I certainly would have done it. I feel just so much better, just crazy better, just wonderful. Can't say enough about it. There's been so many people recently that have had surgeries. I'm so excited for everybody. There's just kind of a whole clump of them right now. So congratulations on your surgery. There's a couple of people that are coming up that have been waiting for a long time too. So I'm so excited for them too. Maybe I'll do an extra instead of waiting until next month. Maybe next week I'll actually sneak in for a minute and kind of do some shout outs, because there's just so many people that you want to congratulate, they're coming up on their surgery or having their surgery, or just had their surgery rather, or just some of the people that are so supportive. And even though sometimes we get a little lazy about commenting, I will certainly watch videos. I watch videos every single night, so I'm definitely watching. But sometimes I don't comment because I think I'm getting, to me, I feel like I'm getting repetitive, and I don't want to feel that way, because I know that, early on especially, getting the comments was really important. So I want to make sure that I'm passing that on to others, and not just skipping over that and thinking, oh, well, they're okay, that kind of stuff. Because it is important, if you're going to be a part of the community, to really be a part of the community. That makes sense. So I'll try and get better about commenting. A couple of the folks that had their surgeries, or we kind of came into the community at the same time. Everybody's doing so well. Michelle and Vix and George, of course. Crazy George, love him. Yeah, just so many people doing so well. I like I said, Might have to do a video just to kind of get the names down because they're just, they just don't pop up in my head right off the bat. So I'll do a quick body shot just so you can see what I'm doing, and probably talk to you in a week or so. So this is the handy little outfit that I bought. Little exercise outfit, even though I don't do anything but walk. No butt anymore. That kind of went. The butt went away. So that's me. Feeling pretty good. See you guys later. Bye.